Coach, you obviously had some success recruiting in your career and here at Oregon. Men's basketball team is having quite a bit of success recruiting this year as well. I wanted to ask you personally, what do you think? Are you a better recruiter than Coach Altman of the basketball team?
Um, I heard he got a #1 recruiting class, huh? That's big time. He got the bowl kid. Can I say that? It's official. Um, oh, that's awesome. That's big time. That's Oregon. That's how it should be here. And you look at the job that he's done over the last few years. That's recruiting good players. I do know this that it's hard to win at a high level without good players. So you got to go out and get the very best players you can get, because those schemes that you come up with, it's not going to work with just average guys. So you look at any team that win a championship, they got some really good football players or basketball players on their teams, and but I think it also shows you what you can do here at the University of Oregon and what they're doing, and we're trying to get on their level. So I'm gonna ask them some tips. We're getting close, and maybe he can give me some tips to take us over the top as we try to finish off this recruiting class. But he's a damn good coach and a damn good recruiter, and it's paying off for us.
Willie, kind of going off what Rob was saying, have you heard any of the guys talk about this being a revenge game? And are you the kind of coach that's going to coach revenge?
No, I didn't hear anybody talk about revenge or anything. They talk about how the dislike for each school and understanding that. But probably hear me reminding them what it was like in that locker room last year and during the springtime, or when they see some of those guys out, just everyone's on you about it, just try and remind them of it. But not about revenge. It's about us going out and doing the things that we intended to do from the beginning of the year. One of the things we said we wanted to do is win the first game and win the last game of the regular season, and we got an opportunity to do that here in our home. We wanted to win them all at home, and we stubbed our toe on one, and we got an opportunity to again finish this thing off the right way against our rival football team. So we got to go out and play our game and play the way that we know we're capable of. Again, I've been challenging these guys all year to see if we can play our best ball game, because we know if we play our best, we can beat anybody. And we hadn't played our best yet, and I thought last week was close, but then you put in the penalties and it took away from what we could have done. So we got another opportunity to see if we can put it all together and play our best ball game. And I challenged our guys to that, and I look forward to them doing it, and got an opportunity against our rival to do that.
Coach, obviously with Justin, you guys have been one of the best offenses in college football. Does it feel, weird that you guys are 6-5? Like, are you guys the best 6-5 team in the country? You struggle without him, but then you look almost unstoppable with him.
I don't know about the best 6-5. I don't know what that looks like. The best 6-5. Can you like? You can't put those two together, right? Best and 6-5. I think we can be a good football team if we're completely healthy. We can be a really good football team, and we can compete with the best of them if we have everybody. Unfortunately, we didn't, and those things happen, but that's part of growth, And the thing I'm most proud of is those things that we worked on in the off season of bringing people together, getting to know people, talking with our guys, not to our guys, and talking with them. And letting them have some discussion and it all. I think all those things has made a big difference in our football team this year and really helped hold things together for us when things got tough. And that's the thing I'm most proud of with this football team is that we didn't just go the other way when we could have easily done that, and by doing that, we got ourselves in a position where this thing could look a lot better than what we thought it was going to look like, And the beauty of it is everybody had a part of it. Everybody played a part of it, and you hear about how bad things were when Justin went in there, but Braxton helped win a football game for us. That was critical, and against a good football team, So everybody's played a part of it, and everybody's getting better. And that was the beauty is everybody stayed together and looked out for each other, and that's going to pay off big time for us as we continue to move forward.
Middle. last 2 years, you've been linked to a lot of coaches hires and coaching searches. How do you handle that from a recruiting standpoint? And has that come up at all with your class? Because you've got a top 10 class as well.
You be honest, like you always be honest, and they ask you a question, you answer it, and that's the best way you can deal with any of these things. You have no control over. You got to answer it and be honest with them. So I'm always honest with our players, our recruits, our coaches. I tell them. So it's not that hard. It's stories. And I have stories out there. So hadn't affected anything. Again, I wouldn't lie to any of them. I tell them exactly what it is. It's their lives and the most important time of their lives. So it's not fair to me to lie to anybody else that I'm going to affect their life. So be truly honest with them all when they ask.
Have they asked about it?
Couple guys, not everybody, because I haven't changed anything. And again, if they ask, I tell them the truth. Just like when you guys ask, I told you the truth. Sometimes I don't think you guys believe me, but that's just the world we live in. Those things got to happen. So.
Good. All right. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you all. Civil War.